Okay, this is how to change a net on a Japanese, well, probably on any window. First of all, this is the netted window here for to stop mosquitoes, and you get a spike and take out the old piece of rubber from one of the corners like this. And you can probably reuse the rubber. The rubber's sold quite cheaply, but today we've been reusing the same rubber. So take it out with a spike and remove the old netting, which in the sun it becomes so brittle that you can push a hole in it through with your finger, and they had a hole at the bottom there. And then keep the rubber to one side because we're going to be using that again. And here are the tools you use to put the rubber back in. It's a sort of a roller with a sort of screwdriver, a plastic screwdriver tip, and you use the screwdriver part at the corners and the roller to do the rest of it. There's another one with two different types of roller on it, but he's been using the orange one today. And then you get the new piece of net and clip it with bulldog clips onto one side of the window. Here's got two bulldog clips. My daughter wants to be picked up. There we go. Yeah, the bulldog clips are going on. Just a little bit more than is needed. And then the trick is, apparently, to make sure that you do it from one corner and going round in the direction of the piece of rubber. So don't try and do opposite sides or anything. Just start at the one corner. He'll be using the screwdrivery, the fixed part to get the first bit in. And once you've pushed the first bit in, he uses the roller to take it along the bottom there. And then you just go round like in a circle. At the corner again, he'll probably use the fixed part to make sure it gets into the corner. Yeah, amazing. My wife apparently used to do it herself, but it didn't work, and that she pulled too hard, and the window frame turned into a sort of kind of diamond shape, and it wouldn't fit back into the window. But according to this gentleman, that all you need to make sure you do is go around in a circle, and don't try and stretch the netting, because it will be naturally stretched as it's pushed down into that hole there. So yeah, it'll be nearly done. I suppose it's going to be my job next time, but they last a few years, so that won't be until a few years from now. It doesn't that corner looks bulging a little bit, but we'll see. No, you see, because even though it is bulging a little there at that corner, as it's pushed down into the valley with the piece of rubber here, it automatically gets taut. Isn't that like magic? And there it is, it'll be finished. And finally, once it gets to the corner, it seems to have used a little bit more force than the previous person who did it, because the rubber is the rubber is a bit too long here. He'll cut off first of all the excess rubber, and then go around cutting into the side wall of the window, of which is only about 5 millimeters. Cutting into the side wall of the window to cut off the excess netting, which he's bought a big roll of here, but you can buy it enough for one window or whatever. I was going around again just to make sure it's all right down into the valley, and but it all took what? This video is now 4 minutes long, so it's going to be under 5 minutes to do your window there, cutting off the excess netting. Isn't it like magic? Yeah, I will have to do it again myself next time. Otherwise I don't know how much he charges for each window. But he said I should stay and watch and learn. He's from the local post-retiree employment centre. The advantage is that they're cheaper than paying someone who's in the business. I guess that by the proficient way that he does this, that he used to be in the business, but they have a sort of a post-retiree employment centre where one can employ retired professionals. and he kindly offered to let me take the video and teach me how to do it. Isn't that kind of him? I shall ask him his name. お名前も、教えていただけないでしょうか。私の？はい。私の匿名が方がいいですか。はい。シルバー人材センターで、はい。アミドの張り替えやってる三上と。Mikami ですね。はい。シルバー人材センター、that is the silver employment service. アミドの張り替えをしていらっしゃる三上様でした。パチパチパチパチパチパチ。That's Mr. Mikami. Thank you very much, Mr. Mikami. Oh, he's taking it off a bit. I was just doing it a bit again to make sure he's a bit of a perfectionist there to do the last corner. But anyway, there it goes. Goodbye.